Hello and welcome to another edition of Autocar Quick News, your weekly snapshot of all the important happenings from the automotive world. We'll start the week's updates with the new Maruti Suzuki Brezza that is officially open for bookings. Buyers can book the new Gen compact SUV for 11,000 rupees at any of Maruti's Arena dealerships or on the company's website. All prices will be out at the model's launch on June 30. Maruti has also teased a few key features of the upcoming compact SUV, such as an electric sunroof, head-up display, 9-inch touchscreen, a 360-degree camera and connected tech. Maruti has also confirmed the model will be offered with 6 airbags and ESC. The new Brezza will be a petrol-only model and will come powered by Maruti's K15C 1.5-litre petrol engine. A 5-speed manual gearbox will be standard, while automatic versions will get a 6-speed automatic with paddle shifters. We'll bring our first look video of the new Brezza on June 30, so ensure you're subscribed to the Autocar India channel and have checked the bell icon. A day after the new Brezza comes the Toyota Hyryder, teasers for which are now out. The clips show some of the style elements of the upcoming Hyundai Creta and Kia Seltos rival. A prominent hybrid badge is visible too. Toyota and Suzuki, that will have its own version of the mid-sized SUV, have confirmed the models will be offered with 2 choices of powertrains, both with some form of hybridization. Suzuki will supply engines with its mild hybrid tech that features an integrated starter generator and provides mild electric assist on hard acceleration. Higher spec models will get Toyota's strong hybrid engines that will include an electric-only mode. There will not be any diesel engine on offer. Maruti is expected to show its version of the SUV later in July. By this time next week, the all-new Mahindra Scorpio N would have launched and our review would be out. In what is likely to be the last of the teasers of the model, Mahindra has confirmed top-spec versions will get its Adreno X infotainment tech with a sound system from Sony. The teaser shows user profiles suggesting customizable options, though the full capabilities will only be known on June 27 at the model's launch. Stay tuned for that. Ola Electric's cars seem to be taking shape. Over the past week, Ola CEO Bhavish Aggarwal teased 3 models, giving a glimpse of the styling we can expect on Ola-badged cars. Much like its scooters, Ola's cars will seemingly follow a minimalist but futuristic design. The first car that was teased had a low bonnet and headlights with a wraparound effect. The rear portion hints at a stubby boot. The second car also has a wraparound effect for the front lights but features twin units for the headlamps and aggressively styled front bumpers. The third car features a single bar for the front lights and a different design for the tail lamps. Ola has not revealed any details about its upcoming electric cars. However, we can confirm from our source that Ola's first model will get a large battery, approximately 70 to 80 kWh in capacity, and as a result, it'll have a long range. Production of the first Ola electric car is scheduled to commence by end 2023, but the first of the models, expected to be a large sedan, will not come cheap, with an expected starting price around 25 lakh rupees. BMW has launched the M340i 50R edition at 68.9 lakh rupees. The model is one of 10 specials scheduled for launch over this year to commemorate 50 years of BMW motorsport. The limited edition M340i is available exclusively in 2 BMW individual grey and blue paint shades and also gets a high gloss black kidney grille as well as blackened window surrounds, mirror caps and 19-inch M alloy wheels. The model can also be had with an M emblem inspired by the first one featured on early BMW motorsport race cars. The emblem design features semicircles in blue, violet and red. Under the skin, the M340i is unchanged. Its straight-six engine delivers 387 horsepower and 500 Nm via BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system, enabling a 4.4 second 0 to 100 kph time. BMW has also announced plans to open M-certified dealerships in India. Similar to Mercedes-AMG performance centers, the M-certified dealerships will enable buyers to shop exclusively for all things M. Škoda celebrated a milestone for the Octavia over the past week. The model has now sold over 1 lakh units in India. Launched in India in 2001, the first-gen Octavia established the Škoda name in the country. 2005 saw the arrival of the Gen 2 Octavia that was rebadged Laura for India. The third-gen model came in 2013, while the current fourth-gen Octavia has been on sale since 2021. As we had reported a few weeks ago, the hot RS version of the current Octavia will come to India in 2023 in plug-in hybrid form. Global NCAP has crash tested the Kia Carens and rated the MPV a middle-of-the-road 3 stars on adult occupant protection and 3 stars on child occupant protection. In the 64 kph front offset crash test, protection to the front passenger was satisfactory with good head, neck, chest and leg protection, though marginal protection to the passenger's knees was a concern. Global NCAP observed good head and neck protection for the driver, but only marginal protection for the driver's chest and knees. Protection to the driver's feet was rated weak. In fact, Global NCAP found the footwell area and body shell to be unstable and incapable of bearing more load. In terms of child protection, the forward-facing child seat for the 3-year-old child was found to prevent excessive forward movement with fair protection to the chest but low protection for the neck. The rearward-facing child seat for the 1.5-year-old was found to offer good protection to the head and chest. The Carens was also put through a side impact test that involves a side collision with a mobile barrier at 50 km an hour. The Carens was found to meet the industry standard UN 95 test requirements. Global NCAP has also announced a Safer Choice Award for the Mahindra XUV 700. The model that already has a 5-star rating for adult occupant protection and 4 stars for child protection was tested again and was found to meet pedestrian protection and ESC requirements. On the subject of safety, Minister of Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari made an important announcement on the approval of a draft notification to introduce Bharat NCAP or a Bharat New Car Assessment Program. Under this program, cars in India will be accorded star ratings based on their performance in crash tests, factoring in existing Indian regulations and driving conditions. A Bharat NCAP program has been mooted since the first round of Global NCAP crash tests were conducted on Indian cars in 2014. Tata Motors is investigating the case of a Nexon EV catching fire. Clips on social media show the Nexon EV engulfed in flames in what seems to be a battery-related fire. Tata Motors stated this is the first such incident of its kind and is looking into probable causes. Tata has over 30,000 EVs on Indian roads that have run a cumulative 100 million kilometers. EV fires have been in the news following a spate of incidents with electric two-wheelers. This, however, is the first reported instance of a mainstream electric four-wheeler catching fire in India. We have a video on why EVs catch fire and you can watch it by clicking the link above. Moving to bike news, Bajaj has launched the Pulsar N160. A rival to the likes of the Yamaha FZ, TVS Apache RTR 164V and Suzuki Gixxer, the new Pulsar model is available in two variants. The single-channel ABS version comes in at 1.23 lakh rupees and there's also a segment-first dual-channel ABS version that's priced at 1.28 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Design-wise, the Pulsar N160 is near identical to the larger Pulsar N250. The Pulsar N160, however, gets an underbelly exhaust in place of the side-slung unit on the Pulsar N250. The Pulsar N160 is equipped with a USB charging port, a 14-litre fuel tank and a Digi analog instrument cluster. Powering the Pulsar N160 is a 164.82cc 2-valve oil-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces 16 horsepower and 14.65 Nm, sending power through a 5-speed gearbox. Interestingly, the Pulsar N160's engine puts out 1.2 horsepower less than the Pulsar NS160's 160cc 4-valve engine, but it is on par in terms of torque. Bajaj has given the Pulsar N160 a 37mm telescopic fork up front and a monoshock at the rear. The motorcycle runs on 17-inch wheels with a 130/70 rear tire. Braking is handled by a 300mm front disc on the dual-channel ABS version and a 280mm front disc on the single-channel version. Both models do get a 230mm rear disc. The Kawasaki Ninja 400 is back on sale in India. The bike was sold here in the BS4 era but was taken off the shelves during the transition to BS6 in 2020. Launched at 4.99 lakh rupees ex-showroom, the Ninja 400 is expensive for what it is and far pricier than models like the KTM RC390 that comes in at 3.14 lakh rupees. The Kawasaki Ninja 400 does boast of some class-leading figures and features to go with that price tag. It's powered by a 399cc parallel twin motor producing 45 horsepower at 10,000 rpm and 37 Nm at 8,000 rpm. This marks a negligible 1 Nm decrease from the BS4 version. The Ninja 400's feature list includes LED headlights, an assist and slipper clutch, an eco indicator, and dual-channel ABS along with semi-digital instrumentation. The Ninja 400 is light by twin-cylinder motorcycle standards, tipping the scales at just 168 kgs. Holding everything together is a trellis frame just like on the KTM. Suspension duties are handled by a telescopic fork and a preload adjustable rear monoshock. Hero MotoCorp has launched the Passion X-Tech at 74,590 rupees for the drum brake version and 78,990 rupees for the disc brake version. Like other X-Tech models from Hero, the Passion X-Tech gets a digital instrument cluster and Bluetooth connectivity. The display opens up features including SMS and call alerts, real-time mileage indicator, low fuel warning and a service reminder. A few cosmetic changes like a new rim tape and branding as well as a full LED headlamp are the only visual differences to the standard Passion. The Passion X-Tech, however, does get a different engine. Its 110cc single-cylinder engine makes 9 horsepower and 9.79 Newton meters. The X-Tech also comes with Hero's i3 stop-start tech, which should help in improving economy. Competition comes not just from rival brand models like the Bajaj Platina and TVS Radian, but also from Hero's own lineup in the form of the Splendor. Historic Italian brand Moto Morini has firmed up plans to enter India, partnering with Adishwar Autoride India, the same group that handles Benelli's and Keyway's business in India. Moto Morini is part of China's Zongneng vehicle group after it was acquired by them in 2018. The modern era Moto Morini product portfolio currently includes 2 models, the Xscape ADV Tourer and the CM Mezzo Neo Retro Roadster. Both models share the same CF Motorsource 649cc parallel twin engine. On the Xscape, the engine makes 61 horsepower and 56 Newton meters, while on the CM Mezzo it makes 60 horsepower and 54 Newton meters. The CM Mezzo is offered in 2 guises, the more street-focused STR variant and the Scrambler-esque SCR variant. Nothing else has been revealed for now, so we'll have to wait for an official announcement concerning the launch timeline of the Moto Morini lineup in India. And that's all the news we have for you this week. The coming few days have some big reveals and launches, so stay tuned to Autocar India, and if you haven't already, a gentle reminder, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon.